welcome back to Trucking California with Velox 8T. We are here at the yard, ready to start another load. We took about 40 hours off at the house, and now it is, what day is it? It's Thursday. It's Thursday, and man, it's time to get rocking and rolling. We got a load to pick up over in Salinas, about 100 miles away. But first, we got to wash out that trailer. I know, I should have washed it out at the end of the last load, but you know what? I didn't. Sorry. All right. But we got to get this thing washed out before we get started this morning. We did a nursery load with some trees and stuff, so we got some soil in there. We're gonna get it all washed out, and it's supposed to rain today, so there shouldn't be a line at the truck wash. Because I beat the snow, I don't think I have too much like road grime or salt on my truck. But it kind of looks like there might be a little bit. I don't know if I think I should wait to wash it, because after this afternoon, no more rain. So I'm thinking I'll just wait to wash it, right? Right? It's not that bad. It is bad, but it's not that bad. But it's bad. All right. Something I always say right here, and I always space on what it is. Roll the music! All right. We're just gonna go over here. There wasn't anyone in, there was one tanker getting washed out in the right-hand stall, and there wasn't anyone in the left-hand stall when I pulled in, but that was about 5 minutes ago. So we'll see if anyone's in these wash bays and see if we can get in here and get a washout real quick. Oh yeah, looking good, looking good. But hey, shout out to Capitol Airport firefighters. Thank you for the shirt once again. You guys rock. Ryan Takashita. Why you always gotta be Takashita, bro? All right. So I took one day off during the week. I took Wednesday off. It was just kind of one of those things. My family missed me. I missed my house. I missed my family. And Miles was starting pitcher in his baseball game yesterday. Sorry. There's a bunch of water dumping off the top of the trailer, so I was like, just tripping me out for a second. Tripping me out, man. But Miles started was the starting pitcher for his baseball team yesterday. So I got some footage of that, so I'll throw that in here right now while I pull into the wash bay.
There you go.
Hey, that a babe.
Very nice.
All right, so he had a few strikeouts there, but unfortunately his team lost. They had some defensive errors that kind of killed him, between him giving up a couple runs, and then the pitcher after him gave up 5 runs, but it was on a lot of errors and stuff. It was probably the worst game I'd seen that team play in the 4 years Miles has been playing for that team. So kind of a bummer, but you know, it's just kind of the way it goes. As you can see, I decided to go ahead and just wash the truck too. It's so dirty. Once I got in it and got closer and started looking, I'm like, I don't care if it's gonna rain today. I gotta wash this thing, man. It's too bad. So we're gonna wash the whole thing. Washing on a rainy day is interesting strategy. It's a bold strategy there, Cotton. But hey, we're gonna go for it. Gotta do what we gotta do. So yeah, get it all cleaned up and shiny and headed to Salinas. All right, we got out of the truck wash. We're cleaned up, and yeah, I have a friend. He just left from Salinas area and went back to Stockton, and he said it was pouring down rain like crazy. So this was kind of a silly decision, but you know, I saw a little bit of that, like that white spray road grime that usually is you know, salty, and I'm like, man, I should have washed this truck when I got back here yesterday rather than waiting, you know, 40 hours to wash that crap off. I mean, I don't think it's gonna like do anything crazy one time, you know. It's not like I'm gonna all of a sudden have like a corroded and rusted out undercarriage because I didn't wash it. But yeah, there's just a little bit, and I'm like, hey man, this is my brand new truck, I gotta take care of it. So I went ahead and just said, wash it. I don't care if it gets dirty later. We're gonna start with a clean truck. That's just driving into a rainstorm with a just freshly clean truck. But I'm cool with it. That's just how we're gonna do it today. But anyway, we're gonna go over there to Salinas, and who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and we'll like be between downpours. Well, we didn't make it but about 20-25 miles before we started getting some rain. There goes $100 down the drain right there. It's all good. Like I said, I'd rather start with a clean truck, get it dirty. I'll try to wipe it down when we get when the rain stops later today, and try and go from there. Because starting with all that road grime, and there was even bugs on the bumper and stuff, like all that stuff would just be compounded by this rain. It wouldn't be. Some guys call rain a free truck wash, but I guarantee you, my truck would not have been washed clean by this rain. It just would have been messed up even further. So I stand by my decision, even as I drive into a rainstorm with a clean truck. Silly goose. All right, let's go get loaded up. We just have to be there between 2 and 4, and it is 12:30. So we should be there about 2:30, something like that. A little after 2, between 2 and 2:30, something like that. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get over there. Let's go. So I'm picking up over here. This is where that fire was last week. You guys see all those, you guys see all the whole warehouse is just all torn up inside. Everything's got smoke damage. They're gonna tear that whole building down, I think. I'm supposed to come over here and park next to these empties, but there's nowhere for me to be, and they're not using this warehouse, so I think I'm just gonna park all in front of these areas and go check in real quick. But yeah, hopefully they don't get mad at me for being here. Suckers. All right, security guard told us to go check in at door 40. Went and checked in. He said I gotta go check in somewhere else. This place is kind of a zoo because they're trying to move all the stuff out. The guy told me, he said these are called transfers. So I think it's just Taylor Farm transferring their product from here down to Yuma, and they'll ship it out back east from Yuma instead of shipping it out from here or something. I don't know, because they're well, the bigger of the two that are on this property, the bigger of the two warehouses is the one that burned down. So all right, go check in at a scale house, I guess, in the back. We'll see. All right, so that was kind of silly. So this building to our right, that's kind of straight ahead of me to the right, is the building where I tried to check in. He told us to drive around and to come over here to this scale house and check in. Well, we didn't need to drive around. We just needed to walk right back down the hallway. So I don't really know. I was just following another dude. He told him in Spanish, and then he told me in English. And well, the fact is that now I know. If I would have known ahead of time, I wouldn't have even pulled the truck around. I really thought I was supposed to go over here, but I guess I wasn't. Now I gotta get over here and make this turn. I don't know if this turn's gonna be hard to make or not, but it looked kind of difficult, and so I was like, all right, well, shoot, let's go for it then. Plenty of room. Plenty of room. You don't gotta worry about nothing. But yeah, it's kind of silly. I wish the guy would have told us, like, just walk in between these buildings. But he didn't say that. He said, no, it's just right behind this building. You just go right around right behind this building. I'm like, okay. So I thought I had to drive around. And plus he said go to the scale house. So I thought, I was like, all right, so I gotta go drive to the scale, you know? Maybe this will be a little tight again. See if we can't mess around and mess something up. Oh yeah. All right, we made it in. Someone has a train horn. I don't know who it was, but kind of scared the crap out of me. Burp. Alright, we're supposed to be over here where all these empties are, but there's not really a parking spot, so I was hoping one of these guys would have gotten the door already, but it doesn't look like anyone has. Alright, sounds like fun to me. Hey man, all right, we're just gonna go fishing for a parking spot again. Here's maybe a different view of the burned down warehouse, cold storage. I wonder if that guy's gonna hook up to that trailer and move it. If he does, I'm gonna swoop on that spot. But all right, now we just wait for them to call me. See how long this takes. All right, well, we didn't get assigned a door, but we did get asked to move out of this area of the parking lot. So we got to go down the street to their little waiting yard. It's a little dirt lot down the road, so that's where we're gonna head now. All right, we got into our parking spot here. Almost took someone out. I usually try and leave my trailer blocking the right turn lane so no one tries to do that. The guy snuck around me. I had my right blinker on for a while. But this particular driveway, if you leave your trailer too far to the right, you're gonna rub up against some some curb, some concrete block, some K-rail. So I swung it out a little extra wide. I'm pretty sure he's a guy that works for Taylor Farms. I think he was the guy that was coming out of the exit gate over there behind me, so he knew I was pulling in here. He's just impatient. Probably a guy that drives around trucks all the time and just feels like I should see him and I should stop in the middle of the road and let him squeeze past me. Anyway, so we're in our new and improved location to sit and wait. So let's see how long this takes. It's already almost 4:30, so it's almost been 2 hours. No, it's been 2 hours. I got there at like 2:15. So yeah, it's been over 2 hours, and we'll see if and when I actually get loaded over here at Taylor Farms. It's kind of crazy with that fire and everything. Seems like they're scrambling trying to do things. You know, their systems aren't normal, so that may not be good for me and for the wait time over here. But anyway, catch up with you guys in a little bit. All right, we got a phone call. It's 5:30 now, so we showed up at 2:15. It's 5:30. We finally got a door, so we're gonna head back down the road to the warehouse and get back into dock 38. Let's go. All right, so I was assigned 38, and then this guy just backed into 38, so I ran in and said, hey, what do you guys want me to do? I said, there's a bunch of open docks, can I just grab one of the other ones? And he's like, yeah, you can just put it in 37. I'll just tell the girl. I'm like, all right, good, because he's all, you want to just wait for it to open? I'm like, no. I've been waiting, bro. I've been waiting. No, but I just kind of was like, you know, hey, man, I don't know if you guys told us both 38 or if he was supposed to go to 37 and he just decided 38 looked better or something. I don't know, but all I know is I need to get loaded. All right, I'm all cattywampus. This place is kind of a zoo, so I'm gonna reposition myself here, give myself as much room as possible. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. I already see him rocking and rolling the trailer. They're loading me up, and so we're good to go. Good to go. And this guy came out and he said, hey, they told you 38, didn't they? I said, yeah. He goes, oh man, okay, yeah, they told me 37. I put in the wrong door. I gotta go tell them. I said, hey man, it's okay. This was easier for me to get into. I didn't mind at all. So, all right, get loaded up. All right, we got loaded up quick, man. It is, let's see, it's about, well, it's 6:30. There it is. There we go. All right, we are getting out of Salinas, and we're on our way. Look at, see, that car was gonna do what that other guy did to me. Did you see that? And look at this guy's gonna have to hop the curb. I'm telling you, that's exactly what that other car did to me. They saw me swinging wide to make it into that driveway, and they just tried to squeeze on my right. And that's not good, my friend. So we're just gonna come over here, hit the 101, run up to Paso Robles, cut over on the 46 over towards Bakersfield, Lost Hills, and then shoot down 5 and probably run across the 210 out to the desert, and yeah, we'll be running down 86 down to Coachella and all that good stuff. So that's the plan right now. So I'll catch up with you guys when we get a little further down the road. Hopefully we don't get any more rain, because the hood still doesn't look terrible, does it? Look at those clouds reflecting off the hood. Oh, that's so pretty. So pretty. All right, let's go. truck stop. I like this truck stop. That's the hat I'm always wearing, that San Paso truck stop hat. It's right here outside of Paso Robles. And I had a couple good nights of sleep when I was bringing loads over here to Salinas and San Juan Bautista. So I don't know. I told my friend about it this last week, and he spent a night over there, and he was like, "Man, that restaurant's good. I had good sleep." He said I was sleeping so good, and then this reefer pulled up next to me with this reefer just going off like a banshee. He said that thing must have been old and trying to keep up with like some ice cream or something, because it was just wah! So he said he had to just get up and move, and then another reefer came and parked by him. He said in the middle of the night he just got in the driver's seat and took off and went up to Salinas to go get some sleep up there. So anyway, but I like that truck stop. It's a good place to stop. You guys should check it out if you're ever running through down the 101 or up the 101 between Salinas and Paso Robles. It's not bad little pit stop. And I don't get paid to wear their hat. They don't even know who I am. I'm just a dude. I like to support good local run businesses, and that's what that one is. So that's what I'm all about. And I'm from this area. I grew up 45 minutes south of here. So this is kind of my old stomping grounds a little bit. We used to play Paso Robles in baseball all the time, and we, in high school we came up here and played football against Paso Robles and Atascadero and Templeton, and these are all the old stomping grounds, man. All the old stomping grounds. We'd always go to rock shows in Atascadero. Just call it A-Town. But anyway, so I like to support small businesses, local businesses, as much as I can. So stop by the San Paso truck stop. All right, we're gonna keep on chugging. We're gonna get a little bit of sprinkles on the windshield, and we're gonna go down and we're gonna catch that. I forget the name of it, but it's that little taco truck over there outside of Bakersfield on Taft Highway. There's a Pilot AM/PM stop. It's a weird Pilot / AM/PM, and then there's a taco truck out there. So we're gonna go get that right now. I mean, we're still an hour and a half away, but that's where I'm gonna stop and eat, and then we'll keep on trucking. I'll see you guys over there. All right, we're over here in Bakersfield. Right here off Highway 119, Taft Highway, I-5 and Taft Highway. You guys know what Taft stands for, right? They're all effing tweakers. Yeah, that's what it stands for. But we're gonna check out this this taco truck. I've had it before, but it's really good. So Tacos El Chiquilin. That's why I can't remember the name. It's kind of a hard name to remember, but it's a good one. So let's check it out. See, you got the AM/PM over here with the Arco gas station, with the Pilot truck stop. You got El Chiquilin right here next to the scale, and it's pretty dang good, if I might say so myself.
El Gordo Velax! El Gordo Vela!
Hello, can I get a torta de asada? No cilantro?
Tortas de asada with everything?
No, no cilantro.
No cilantro. Anything else?
Con grilled onions, please?
De tamal, de unas
Please, please. And I think that's it. Let's check out this torta. Ooh. Oh yeah. I'm digging it. It's windy, so I can't record, but I'm gonna kill this thing right now. All right, we're pulling back out onto the road. We're gonna hop back on I-5, and we're gonna get down the road. We got about 270 miles left tonight from to where I want to get to. I want to get to the Pilot over there in Thermal, California. So that's the plan. So now we just got to make it happen. Got to truck it into the night a little bit. It is currently 10:30, and we're near Bakersfield. And man, that place is so good, man. Chiquilin. But it was funny because he asked me what kind of salsa. And I've eaten there before, so I was like, I'm pretty sure the red was the one that was good. So I said, red salsa, please. And he said, okay. And he put a bunch of red in there, and then he went back and he like thought about it for a second. He went back and he grabbed a couple green and he threw them in there. He said, I'll put a couple green in there too for you. I said, okay, cool, thank you. So then I was like, all right, so maybe I remember wrong. Maybe it's the green one that's the bomb here. Because, you know, you never know. The chef, I've been places where when they tell you which salsa to take, you take that salsa because you're like, that's the one that's the bomb. That's the one that people come here for. The flavor of that salsa right there. So I was like, all right, cool. So I busted open the green salsa and I started eating it. And I'm like, man, that's just like okay. It's kind of tangy, you know, a little tomatillo salsa. I don't know. It wasn't like anything special. So I cracked open the red and I was like, oh man, this is the bomb. This is the salsa. Like, this is why people come to Chicaling right here. It's that red salsa. And then I felt that little spice start kicking in. And I was like, oh, that's what he was doing. He racially profiled me. Just, you know, just some dumb gringo doesn't know what he likes. It's gonna be too spicy for him. So he gave me the mild salsa. But oh man, that red salsa is so good. You can't go over there and not get the red salsa. It's a little bit warm, but it's like a good solid medium. It's not hot. It's not crazy hot. So anyway, if you ever stop over there, make sure you get the red salsa. And if you're white, he may try and push the green salsa on you because he's gonna racially profile you. No, but they make a good torta, man. It's got a good ratio of meat, beans, guacamole, and then I got grilled onions on it too. And you add a little bit of that red sauce on there. Oh, it's so good, man. I feel like I can have another one, but we can't go that El Gordo on this, all right? We're not trying to like be, what do they call me? Marrana? The pig or the hog? Yeah, we're not trying to be like that. We'll stick to El Gordo for now, all right? El Gordo Velox in full effect. But all right, I'll catch up with you guys when we get down the road. I'll probably just catch up with you when we stop for the night because there's not much to show you guys when I'm just driving on dark roads in the middle of the night. But I mean, if anything exciting happens, I'll show you. But otherwise, I'll just check in with you guys when we get to where we're stopping. All right, and that's it. That's where we got down here. I'm about ready to tuck in over here at this pilot, but we're over here in Salton City. I decided to come all the way down here to Salton City. So I'll show you guys the map right here. You zoom in, you can see us all the way down there by the Salton Sea, and that's us, the little blue dot. And hey, look at that. I didn't know that they named wildlife refuges after famous singers. Sonny Bono, right there from Sonny and Cher. Yeah, they named the Salton Sea Wildlife Preserve or Refuge or whatever it is after him. Kind of funny. Who'd have thunk, huh? Who'd have thunk? But anyway, the things you learn when you zoom in on your map. We've got about a couple hours left to go in the morning. And we got 7 hours to do in the sleeper berth right now so that we can get started in the morning. And we're gonna barely make the appointment time. It has a window from 8 to 12 and we're gonna be really close to that 12. But that's just the way it is, man. They took 4 hours to load me, and so they cut into my, my delivery time. I gotta at least take 7 hours off tonight. That's just, I mean, I guess if I was in Salinas already, I could have made that drive in one shot all the way down to Yuma, and maybe that's what they expect guys to do, that they're just sitting around the corner with fresh hours. But I wasn't sitting around the corner. I was at home, and I had to deadhead 100 miles, so I don't have enough hours to make it all the way there, and nor do I want to drive all the way until 5 in the morning. It's already 3 in the morning, so I don't need to drive anymore. I'm good. It's time for me to tuck in, go night-night, and hey, I'll see you guys on in the morning on the next video. But for now, I think I'm just gonna sign it off. Love you guys. Peace out. See you tomorrow.